Hi guys, welcome to Football Lions. And today we are going to continue about our transfer stories. Chelsea, we are buying everybody and we are selling everybody. So don't be surprised to wake up in the next morning and hear that Chelsea is selling you as a Chelsea fan. Don't be surprised because any player, Chelsea cannot sell any player and Chelsea cannot buy any player for now. Surprises all over. Surprises all over. So, but please guys, don't forget to subscribe. When I check the views and the subscription, the views are so huge, more than the subscription. That means you are watching and you haven't subscribed. So please, I beg, subscribe, I beg. And thanks in advance, please. And let's get into the big stories. Let's get into our big stories, Chelsea. By the way, let's start with Mason Mount contract issue. Let's start with Mason Mount contract issue. And let's read this from Ben Jacobs. Manchester United have agreed terms with Mason Mount, as first reported. And as reported last week, CFC will negotiate and sell if Mount indicates he wants to leave. But there is 15 million pounds and 20 million pounds gulf in valuation. Manchester United are hoping for under 16 million. So let's summarize this. That Chelsea are ready to sell Mason Mount if he wants to leave. And now it's like that's the case. Mason Mount has agreed personal terms with Manchester United. But the only issue here is that Chelsea value Mason Mount 80 million pounds and Manchester United want to sign him 60 million or under 60 million. In short, Manchester United want Mason Mount 50 million or 55 and Chelsea want to sell him 80 million. When I saw this, I said, what? Manchester United, what are you talking about? You bought Anthony 100 million from Ajax and you are buying Mason Mount 50 million. I said, what? Are you telling me Anthony is better than Mason Mount? By the way, Manchester United is going to take advantage of something here. They want to take advantage of something here. That's why they are buying him 15 million. They know very well that that's not Mason Mount market value. Yes, United know it. But there is an advantage here they want to take. We all know very well that Mason Mount contract will be expiring next season. But he want to leave. And Chelsea don't want Mason Mount to leave for free. So Chelsea want to sell him this season. Because Chelsea, we don't want to incur a loss. So that's the strategy here. Chelsea don't want to incur a loss. They don't want Mason Mount to leave for free. Like Rudiger left for free. So Chelsea want to sell him this season. So and Manchester United also know that. United got to know that. And they say, these guys, let's push them and see. So that's why United want to buy him 15 million. They know that that's not the market value of Mason Mount. They know it. But they want to take advantage of that. And you see, that is what I keep on saying in my previous videos. Mason Mount don't deserve to leave Chelsea. The guy is good. Every team will want Mason Mount. And every coach will want Mason Mount in his team. He's still young. And he has the potential. So, we don't know the wage Mason Mount wants. We don't know yet. It's not clearly stated in any place yet. But by the way, any amount of money Mason Mount wants, he deserves it. And I don't think he wants more than 300,000. At least 250. Yes, at least 250. So, I wish Chelsea owners they can understand and renew that guy contract because he's a good player. It will be painful to lose Mason Mount, even to our rivalry team, Manchester United. It will be very painful. Me seeing Mason Mount playing at Manchester United. Even if Mason Mount will leave England, it will be better. But going to United, no, 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 no. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. So let's hope, guys. So let's hope and pray that our owners change their mind and listen to Mason Mount and give him the contract issue. So let me hear your thought, please. Let me hear your thought under the comment section. Do you approve of Mason Mount going? What is your thought on that? Please. And let's continue with another big story. Another big story. I wake up this morning. When I saw this story, I said, what? Then we are going to sell everybody in our team and buy new set of players, Chelsea. I said, what? Kai Havertz is about to leave also because Madrid want him. Madrid want to sign Kane. And if they didn't get Kane, they may come for Havertz. And we all know what Real Madrid is capable of doing. If they want your player, you are dead. Whatever they will get him. That is Real Madrid, European champions. Yes, when they want your player, you are dead. Just pray that they don't focus to sign your player. And let's read this. And this is from Spanish outlet, Relevo. Real Madrid will push to sign Chelsea star Kai Havertz in the summer if they are unable to sign Tottenham Hotspur striker Harry Kane. The report also adds that new Chelsea boss Mauricio Pochettino will not mind if Havertz leaves Chelsea for Real Madrid because he is not a priority. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez is reportedly a fan of Havertz, following his performance against Real Madrid, and he is serious considering signing that Chelsea forward. And he is serious considering signing the Chelsea forward. So, this is a message from Spanish outlet Relevo. Real Madrid are considering signing Kai Havertz if they can't get Harry Kane. And it went ahead and said Pochettino will be okay to let Kai Havertz leave if Madrid want to sign him. Pochettino is okay with that. But let's be honest, will Real Madrid get Harry Kane? Daniel Levy Tottenham, would they let Harry Kane leave? So if they didn't get Harry Kane, then they will come for Havertz. Kai Havertz leaving Chelsea for Real Madrid, and Pochettino said he's okay with that. They should come for him. How do I see it? How do I see this? Now, Mauricio Pochettino wants to rebuild his own squad. He hasn't started yet. He hasn't even a preseason. He's not even in his office at Chelsea yet, but he's at the backyard. He wants to bring his own players. That is what he's trying to do, guys. That is what Mauricio is trying to do. He wants to start with his own players. So any player who wants to go is ready. And information from Chelsea comes saying that the owners are also backing him. Any player who is not in his plans, he can let that player leave. So the owners are also backing him. That's the issue here. And let's say this. Let's hope and pray that Mauricio come to Chelsea next season and start well. If not that, all the players will link up to. If it happened that we sign them for him, Cansado, Ogati, all the players will link up to sign. And those players who are not in his plans, who are leaving. If it happened that we agree on what Mauricio Pochettino wants and he do everything for the squad, for his favor, and if things don't start well, that will be pressure. Pressure will mount on Mauricio Pochettino if he didn't start the season well. Because to whom much is given, much is expected. Yes, to whom much is given, much is expected. So let's hope. For me, I don't have problem with him taking his decisions. That is how a good coach should do. And the owners are backing me. It's good. But my problem here is that you haven't started. And sometimes a player profile cannot 100% define him. Sometimes you have to work with that player because players do go on form and go bad on form. So I wish he can come maybe and have one season with us, with the current players, so that we will see the performance. He himself will realize what he wants. As the season they were playing games, he himself will realize what he wants maybe the following season. But you haven't started yet. You haven't started yet. You are buying, letting players you don't want to leave, buying all players. We are linking up to every player, and you haven't started yet. You are giving yourself pressure. To me, Mauricio, if he didn't start well, pressure will mount on him because we can't sign all these kind of players for you, and you decide and some players leave, and at the end you didn't start well. Pressure will mount on Mauricio. And we know Chelsea. Everybody know how Chelsea are doing their things. There's no patience in Chelsea. All come to coach. So what Mauricio is doing is good. It's good. But let's hope it works. If it doesn't work, another problem. If it doesn't work, pressure will mount on Mauricio. Because those decisions he's taking is hard. Those decisions Mauricio is taking is very hard. So if he doesn't get things right at the beginning of the season, pressure will mount on him. And Chelsea, there's no patience. So guys, that's my thought on that about Mauricio Pochettino decisions. That's my thought. Let's hope it works. So please, let me hear your suggestion and your thought on that. And let's move to Chelsea overcrowded defense. Chelsea overcrowded defense. I think next season, some players will be sitting on the wall of Cobham while some players will be training. And maybe 15 minutes, those players who are training will come out. And those sitting on the wall will go in. Because the players are so many. The players are so many. Our defense, we all know that Mauricio is attacking-minded coach. He doesn't play back five. He play 4-2-3-1. And our center backs, almost 5 to 6. We have Chalobah. Liverpool is coming, where we are going to talk about them. Chalobah and Liverpool. Koulibaly is there. Thiago Silva is there. Fofana is there. And Cucurella is there. Almost about 6 players in one position, which is left center back and right center back. We have almost 6 players there. And now, Chalobah. Inter Milan want to sign Chalobah, but Chalobah don't want to go. Chalobah want to stay and prove his point, but he want to stay with a condition. He want regular game time. So Chalobah is waiting to discuss with Chelsea, our new boss, to see if he will get game time. And Milan want to sign him permanent, not even on loan. Milan want to sign Chalobah permanent. By the way, let's confirm it. From Spanish journalists, Chelsea defender Trevor Chalobah wants to stay and fight for his place in the team under new Chelsea Mauricio Pochettino, according to Atlantic. Italian giant Inter Milan are interested in signing Chalobah this summer, but the centre-back is keen on staying at Chelsea. The Chelsea academic graduate want to meet Pochettino and get a sense of where he fits into the new Chelsea head coach plans next season. His preference is to stay at Chelsea. He will only consider leaving if it is made clear that he is surplus to requirements. Pochettino's preference for playing a back four rather than back three, coupled with club lack of European football, will further increase competition for minutes next season. So it means Chalobah want to stay. If Chalobah don't want to stay, as far as Milan just came, he will accept the contract direct. But he want to hear from the boss. And next season, we all know that Chelsea will not be participating in any of the European competition. Only 3 domestic competitions: the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup. So there will be competition for playing time. And let's be honest, Thiago Silva is there, the senior players, Koulibaly is there, and I think Pochettino would like to be using Thiago and any of the centre backs. And Chalobah want a regular game time. Can that happen? This is a question. Can that happen? So for me, if I were near Chalobah, I will advise him maybe to go on loan if he still want to play for Chelsea in the future. For this season, I will advise Chalobah to go on loan. But if he's okay to leave, he can even go on permanent basis and have a regular game time somewhere. Because next season, our centre back position is so crowded. It's so crowded. Even if it happened that we will play maybe any of the European competition, maybe there can be some exchanging there. But now, no Champions League next season. Chalobah, you can't bench Thiago Silva unless he's injured. And Koulibaly also is a good player and a senior player. It will be hard to bench Koulibaly, especially the amount of money he's taking. Especially his wage. Koulibaly is taking a huge salary at Chelsea. And mostly, when a player is taking huge salary, it is very hard for the team to put him on bench. And Chalobah, you are still young. You still have the room to grow. So Chalobah, I wish maybe he move to loan or even sign for permanent basis. And Chelsea is ready to sell him, but it is down to Chalobah. So guys, let me hear your thought about that. And let's talk about Liverpool. That was last season. We sent him to loan at Brighton. And Colwell was big part of the Zerbi team. In fact, he was a very important player. Brighton want to sign him also. And Chelsea don't want to sell him. Brighton want to sign him and Chelsea don't want to sell him. But last season, Liverpool went to loan because of playing time. And this season, he's coming back. Do you think he will get playing time? Do you think Liverpool can bench Koulibaly? Do you think he can bench Thiago Silva? Do you think he can bench Fofana and co? Will he get playing time? That's a question here. And those guys are still young. They have the room to improve, and they still have the chance to grow. Well, maybe this season, Liverpool will want to come to Chelsea, but he will want to be playing regularly, which cannot happen. That's the problem. It cannot happen. For me, that's my thought. It will be hard. So guys, let me hear your thought about that. Let me hear your thought about Liverpool. So please, I beg subscribe. I beg subscribe. Please, I beg subscribe to this channel and like this video to go far. Please.